There comes a time in your inner world when everything you've built, your habits, your ego, your old identity, gets washed away, not by accident, but by necessity. The flood is not just a story in Genesis, it's the story of what happens when your emotions, your suppressed thoughts and feelings, can no longer be contained. Today on The Bible Within, we explore the flood within, not as a weather event, but as a psychological and spiritual cleansing. And maybe, just maybe, the chaos you're facing right now isn't meant to destroy you, but to clear space for a new creation. The story of Noah is often told as God's wrath on a sinful world. But look deeper. It's a map of your inner world. The world that became corrupt and full of violence? That's the mind left unchecked, filled with reactive thoughts, anger, anxiety, comparison, addiction. The storm is not coming from the outside. It's coming from within. And Noah? That's the awakened part of you. The still small voice that says, build something that can float, or you'll drown in your own emotions. The ark is your inner practice, your inner silence, your vision, your faith. You build it plank by plank. Every time you meditate instead of react. Every time you speak life instead of judgment. Every time you believe in what isn't yet seen. And the animals? They're your instincts, your habits, your emotional patterns. Two by two, you bring them in, not to destroy them, but to preserve them for transformation. Because even your anger has a purpose, even your fear has a voice, but they must be carried, not followed. When the flood comes, when the tears fall, when the breakdown hits, when the people walk away, when the job disappears, you remember the ark, you go inward. And when the waters recede, you don't step out as who you were. You step out as someone new, cleansed, clear, transformed. The flood is the emotional chaos you've carried silently for years. It's the moment your inner world erupts because your mind and spirit have been neglected. Noah within you is the higher self, the visionary, the disciplined, the spiritual architect that says, we can't go on like this. Let's prepare for inner renewal. The chaos around you, the failed relationships, the financial hits, the identity crisis are not punishments. They're outer reflections of inner turbulence. The ark is your conscious effort to rise above the emotional waves, to stay afloat when everything else is sinking. So when the storm hits, don't panic. Pick up your tools. Start building. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share.